I bet you've been hearing about Kim dipping her toes in the beauty world again. Well, guess what you didn't hear wrong? She just teased about relaunching color cosmetics and fragrances, and a new line will be called SKKN By Kim Makeup. However, she might as well just scrap off the whole idea because the reactions have been nothing but negative criticism all the way, with some calling it very boring and insulting. But that's not all. The criticism also centers around the lack of originality and the desire for consumers to see more unique offerings and variety. Now, to recap just a little bit, Kim Kardashian had previously closed down her KKW beauty brand and rebranded it as SKKN, which is known for skincare products. The rebranding received criticism for what some perceived as cheap and overly basic packaging. The brand's presence has been barely noticeable, and now Kim just teased the idea of bringing back her color cosmetics and fragrances. She claimed she came to the realization after reading comments from fans who missed these products. Taking to her Instagram, Kim said, "I've recently been taking a skin-first approach towards my beauty routine. In developing at SKKN By Kim Makeup, my goal was not only to create universally flattering cosmetic essentials, but also to ensure that our products are clean, hydrating, and help improve the look and feel of skin with every wear." She also posted a video on social media to discuss the feedback and hinted at a possible relaunch date with the numbers 01-26-24, which fans speculate is the launch date for the new products. So what can we expect from her new line? Kim posted images of herself with nude lipsticks, matte eyebrows, and lip liners, all packaged in neutral, earthy colors in line with the beige mom aesthetic trend. Kim's first products include a line of 10 matte lipsticks, 15 lip pencils, and a 12-pan all-matte eyeshadow palette. Considering Kim has not been in the beauty world, you'd expect fans were thrilled about this. Wrong. It has been the complete opposite. The announcement has been met with significant criticism. People are far from excited, with some suggesting that the products are unoriginal and boring. Specific criticism came from a TikTok username, Bijin Spears, who voiced a strong opinion, stating that the products are uninspired and questioning why SKKN would offer similar products to those that can be found in many other brands. He suggested that people should save their money or support small businesses instead. This user mentioned how the packaging was rather dull and basic, and even claimed that the products themselves weren't as good as they should be. He even added that Kim was leveraging on the Kardashian brand name and the publicity it generates to come up with what he called the most boring thing he's ever seen in his life. He went on to slam the products, calling them stupid and very mediocre. Interestingly, the TikToker user wasn't alone in the criticism. Many fans expressed similar concerns, particularly about the packaging being cheap and lacking creativity. Some even pointed the striking resemblance between Kim's products and Mario's new palette, suggesting that she allegedly drew inspiration from it. Critics went as far as to say that Mario had already engaged in creating similar products before releasing his own palette. To add to the mix, some users were upset with Kim seemingly competing with her sister Kylie. They questioned why Kim couldn't let Kylie have her moment, especially since Kylie had also launched her own foundation and honey on the very same day that Kim announced her relaunch of color cosmetics and fragrances. This led some to believe that Kim's actions were tone-deaf, inconsiderate, and trying to steal the spotlight. As one user shared, "It seems like she's trying to steal the spotlight from her own sister." As if that wasn't enough, some users took to issue with how Kim unveiled her new products. In case you hadn't noticed, Kim, instead of making a clear announcement, she only did a video where she mentioned fans' demands for the return of color cosmetics. At the end of the video, numbers popped up on the screen, leaving fans speculating about the release date. It wasn't until she previewed her latest products that fans realized the numbers were in fact the release date. The lack of clarity has left some questioning Kim's approach, and if you ask me, this is another case of launch gone wrong. You see, when most fans heard that Kim was launching something, they was expecting fireworks, confetti, and a whole lot of excitement. But what did we get? A launch that was as boring as watching paint dry. I mean, come on. Kim had over 2 years to plan this launch, and she couldn't even give it the hype it deserved. Some have even come to the conclusion that Kim allegedly thought that her name alone would be enough to sell your product. Well, newsflash, it's not. Kim clearly needed to put in the effort, the time, and the energy energy to make her launch count. And let's talk about the confusion surrounding this launch. Many fans are wondering, is it makeup? Is it fragrances? Is it something else entirely? Who is the target audience? Fans have left confused comments like packaging feels on brand for her, but confused about who her target audience is for this launch. I am so confused, like didn't she already have a makeup line? Emo, Kim should focus her target audience towards all the women like her age range. I could see this launch doing well with that demographic since her aesthetic seems a little more elevated. In addition to fans asking what the new relaunch is about, I'm sure that a lot of people out there do not even know what the heck is going on, and that's not a good thing. As any business owner, you want your launch to be crystal clear so that people know exactly what they're getting. Now, I know some of you are going to claim that Kim is a busy woman with a lot on her plate, but the fact remains that this launch was a major misstep and it's going to have consequences. People are going to be less likely to trust her in the future and less likely to buy her products, as one fan commented. Hard agree. This launch could not be more underwhelming. She should rename it Sad Beige Mom Cosmetics. Surprisingly, it's not just about the launch because it appears Kim missed the mark on everything. Starting right from the packaging, neutral colors? Really? I get that she's trying to bring out her inner beige mom and all, but neutral colors? Yeah, well, don't get me wrong, I understand the appeal of neutral colors, but these are not the colors that are making beauty girls go wild. They want vibrant, lively shades that make a statement, as one fan asked, where are the blonde and fan colors that make her products pop? Well, to answer you, nowhere to be found, and yet that's what Kim's fans talked about in the feedback she received. They were asking for cosmetics that were already on the KKE shelves previously, not something completely different. Not something completely different. But are they going to get what they asked for? Nope. They're going to get something completely different from what KKW cosmetics and fragrances were known for. This has been quite the disappointment, as one user advised. Instead of this boring, forgettable collection, Kim should have revamped her original bestsellers from KKW Beauty, like her contour sticks. Another asked, why did you hit us with the shimmer eyeshadow palette, Kimberly? So annoyed that she did not include a contour stick as well. Like, stay true to your roots, Kim. Now, moving on to the lip liners and lipsticks, we can just say that they're equally as overwhelming. The colors, the packaging, it's all just so boring. There's nothing that screams KKW about them. Where's the pizzas? Excitement. It's like they were designed to be put to sleep rather than to make a statement, and this wasn't appreciated either, with one user saying, please stop doing the same that everyone in your circle is already using for their products. Undeniably, Kim Kardashian's relaunch has stirred up mixed reactions. While some are eagerly waiting the new product, others are skeptical and unimpressed. What about you? What do you think about Kim Kardashian's latest venture? Are you excited to see her relaunch color cosmetics and fragrances, or do you agree with the negative criticism? Let us know in the comments below. As always, stay tuned for more.